French Country Farmhouse 2025 is all about balancing rustic soul with modern comfort. Think lime-washed walls, aged oak floors, stoneware jars, and slip-covered silhouettes paired with smart lighting and soft tech. In today's tour, we'll layer patina, elegance, and practicality so your home feels warm, lived in, and effortlessly chic. If this inspires you, please subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll spotlight timeless choices, cream, putty, and soft blue-gray, then weave in natural linen, nubby hemp, and weathered woods. You'll see how iron, brass, and ceramic add glow and contrast, while gingham, florals, and toiles create storybook charm without overwhelming the room. Throughout, we'll keep walkways clear, lighting thoughtful, and comfort first. As we move space by space, I'll show easy upgrades, swapping slick finishes for matte textures, mixing heirloom finds with clean-lined sofas, and curating meaningful vignettes. Our goal is a home that welcomes guests with warmth, calms busy days, and feels deeply personal. Don't forget to hit subscribe, tap like, and tell me your favorite detail below. We build this cozy community together. French Country palettes in 2025 lean gentle and forgiving. Think chalky whites, biscuit cream, stone gray, muted sage, and smoky blue so tones melt softly instead of shouting. These colors don't fight for attention. They cushion the eye and make vintage texture, old wood, and aged metals read richer without visual noise. A successful palette is less about the number of colors and more about restraint. One dominant neutral anchors the shell, walls, trim, and large upholstery, while a supporting mid-tone, blue-gray, taupe, mushroom, adds contour. Then a single accent, a toile, stripe, or floral in a faded hue, whispers personality instead of roaring trend. Because these homes age with grace, the palette must survive time, dust, use, and seasons. Earth-based hues flatter evolving decor. Flowers come and go, baskets pile up, curtains change, table linens rotate, and yet the envelope still feels intentional. This is color as quiet architecture, not fashion but foundation. French Country Farmhouse interiors are built on materials that wear beautifully rather than resist life: raw wood, linen, stone, iron, rattan, hemp, plaster. These elements accept scratches, dents, sun fade, and fray as patina, not damage. The texture itself becomes the decoration, which means even simple rooms feel story-rich without clutter. To make the mix feel organic, vary the hand of materials. Pair coarse jute with smooth ceramics, rough planed wood with silky linen, chalky plaster with aged brass. The eye reads contrast as depth, making rooms feel layered even when the palette stays quiet and narrow. Texture, more than color, does the emotional lifting. Avoid slick, cold, and glossy finishes. Choose matte over mirror polish, kiln over plastic, forged over factory perfect. Consider the sound and feel underhand, wood that thuds, linen that breathes, iron that rings. A room that engages the senses ages slower and comforts more fully than one that only looks composed on camera. A French country farmhouse room feels believable when furniture spans eras without shouting for credit. Pair a modern slip-covered sofa with an antique pine chest, or let a carved Louis XV chair soften a clean-lined oak table. The contrast is what makes the old feel lyrical and the new feel grounded, not sterile. Scale matters more than style labels. A room collapses visually when all pieces are massive or all are dainty. Mix weights the same way you mix decades: one heavy anchor armoire, fireplace, farm table, with slender supporting actors, rush chairs, nesting tables, skirts, light-footed ottomans. Even one wrong scale can tip the harmony. Avoid overcuration. Too many antiques read like a stage set, too many new pieces feel soulless. The ideal ratio often lands near 40% heritage/60% quiet new, enough provenance to give dignity, enough restraint to keep the room usable and calm for 2025 life. Let livable outrank Instagrammable. French country patterning is never loud, it is civilized softness. Toiles and faded ink, chalky stripes, micro gingham, and scattered florals feel time-rubbed and calm. These prints work because their colors are dusted down, no fresh from the roller saturation. They sit in the room like memory, not announcement. Use pattern as seasoning, not stew. Anchor in solids, linen, cotton twill, stone-washed percale, then fold pattern in layered doses: one toile pillow, one gingham seat pad, one drape panel with a floral repeat. Repetition is gentler when dispersed rather than stacked in one loud zone. Texture should outrank print. When in doubt, choose one fewer pattern and one more tactile fabric instead. A room that leans on hand rather than ink ages kinder, looks calmer across seasons, and remains dignified when trends shift. Pattern supports narrative, never leads it. A French country kitchen in 2025 feels like a working heart, quiet, durable, and friendly to daily life. Think scrubbed oak counters, honed stone, creamy cabinetry with latches, open shelves for everyday pottery, and a generous farmhouse sink. The mood is unfussy: soft textiles, iron hooks, woven baskets, and a lived-in table where coffee, bread, and conversation naturally gather. Warmth arrives through material honesty and rhythm. Display flour and grains in clear jars, keep wooden spoons in a crock, fold linen towels on a peg rail, and let a few copper pots develop their mellow glow. A mix of task and ambient lighting, pendants, sconces, and a little lamp on the counter keeps the room gentle yet highly usable. Modern conveniences should hide in plain sight. Panel the dishwasher, choose a quiet induction or range with classic lines, and tuck chargers in a drawer. Prioritize flow, prep near the sink, knives within reach, recycling close by, paths clear. When tools earn their place, the kitchen feels composed, welcoming, and ready for everyday rituals and big family meals. Unlike formal dining rooms that feel occasional, French country dining nooks are designed for daily life: morning tea, emails, homework, quiet suppers. A round oak pedestal table keeps traffic flowing, while ladderback or rush seat chairs add rural sincerity. A soft pendant or shaded lamp lowers the ceiling visually and makes small meals feel ceremonious without formality. Ground the nook with fabric and handwork, gingham slip pads, linen runner, scalloped mat, or a floral curtain grazing the floor. Because the nook sits inside a working space, decor must behave. A ceramic pitcher of herbs, a shallow fruit bowl, or one framed oil painting is enough. Let the table breathe so life can land on it. Keep comfort as policy. Chairs with slight give, pads tied not taped, light that flatters skin, and a layout that doesn't trap the last sitter against the wall. A dining nook succeeds when it invites you to linger after the plates are cleared, conversation continuing because the room forgives time. French country living rooms are not curated for first impressions, they are composed for staying. Layers are built through quiet repetition: linen on seating, wool underfoot, pottery on mantle, books with softened spines, and baskets that actually hold things. Comfort is not staged, it is proven by use. Choose balance open space with human weight. Leave breathing room around large pieces so silhouettes read cleanly, then fill the emotional gaps with small, slow objects: worn wood boxes, taper candles, framed botanicals, folded throws. When scale breathes and detail whispers, the room calms the nervous system, not just the camera. Edit by feel, not rule. Ask, would this room still comfort me at 9 p.m. after a long day? If the answer is no, remove a layer until the eye rests again. French country layers are never maximal, they are merciful, warm enough to feel kept, clear enough to think and exhale. A French country bedroom should feel like exhalation. No sharp gloss, no bright saturation, no visual scolding. Use upholstered or slip-covered headboards, linen or percale bedding, soft drapery that puddles lightly, and wood or rush nightstands with lamps instead of ceiling glare. This is a room intended for nervous systems, not spectators. Layer bedding in 3 calm moves, base in a neutral duvet, add a washed quilt or matelasse for quiet relief, then finish with 2 or 3 soft accent pillows in toile, floral, or stripe, never the hotel pile. Keep rugs soft to bare feet, hardware humble, and lighting on dimmers so the room lands like a whisper. Edit bedside life so nothing resents you. A ceramic lamp, 1 framed picture, a carafe, a book, a linen tissue cover, perhaps fresh stems in old glass, enough to dignify the ritual without crowding it. Bedrooms age beautifully when they behave like a kindness, not a catalog. A French country bath earns its serenity through honest materials and human-scale details. Think beadboard or lime-washed plaster, honed stone or tumbled tile, aged brass taps, and a humble skirted vanity in linen instead of shiny cabinetry. Light should be soft and flattering, with sconces at face height and a small shaded lamp by the sink for evening calm. Clutter dissolves when storage becomes beautiful. Use woven baskets for towels, glass apothecary jars for soaps and salts, a ceramic tray for daily essentials, and a forged iron hook rail for robes. Keep color gentle, parchment, stone, and smoky blue, so the space reads as a retreat. Subtle fragrance, lavender or verbena, finishes the ritual gracefully. If you renovate, choose fixtures with timeless lines rather than trend shapes. A cast iron tub, cross-handle taps, and a framed mirror with softened corners outlast fashion. Let surfaces be tactile, not slick. Keep to matte sheens, veined stone, and hand-glazed tile. The room should welcome steam, footfalls, seasons, and age, and look better for it. In French country homes, the entry is not a stage, it is a handshake. Rather than style for show, style for use. A pine bench to sit and unlace shoes, a woven basket for market bags, a peg rail for daily coats, and a tray or bowl for keys. Practicality is the source of beauty here. Scale the greeting gently. 1 framed oil, 1 sconce or small shaded lamp, 1 branch in a ceramic jug, enough to signal intention without announcing performance. When the first 6 feet of a house exhale, the rest of the rooms inherit that peace. The entry should slow the pulse, not ignite the ego. Noise accumulates fast in thresholds, so choose materials that age without complaint. Stone runners, pine consoles, iron hardware, linen drops, and baskets that accept abrasions. The entry is the most honest room. Everything that cannot live here gracefully will not age well anywhere else in the house. French Country Farmhouse style endures in 2025 not because it is fashionable, but because it is humane. It favors touch over shine, calm over spectacle, and meaning over novelty. Rooms are built to comfort actual lives, meals, mail, shoes, naps, seasons, not to impress strangers for a moment and exhaust you forever after. The secret you've now seen repeated is restraint in the envelope and richness in the hand. Chalky paints, honest woods, wool and linen, matte metals, controlled pattern, gentle light, and furniture that forgives time. When a home is composed this way, it can grow older, fuller, and better, like a life that has been lived instead of posed. If this tour inspired you or reminded you why slowness and patina matter, I'd love to know. Tell me in the comments which room spoke to your soul and why. And if you want more tours, styling lessons, and timeless decorating guidance, please subscribe, tap like, and share this with someone who loves a warm home.